the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is January 30th, 2026. It is 2:52 a.m. This is video number 2. So I'm just continuing recording. The first video, I don't know if I'm going to put it on PYTE or Happiest Sussex. Probably Happiest Sussex, because I started talking about politics on the first one. And then we went on to speak about Harry's project, Okavango River. Okay, so, well, it's a foreword that he wrote on the National Geographic, a book that's coming out on March 3rd. Okay, so anyway, so this is part 2. We're starting with this. I received this beautiful bookmarker today saying I fell asleep here. I can't think of a better place to use it than the Bible. With everything going on in this world, it's a good book to read. It's the #1 best-selling book in history. Okay, so there's the bookmark, and this is where she left it. Okay, enjoy, and that's it, pretty much. A lot of emojis. Next tweet, making reference to Azavia as well. There wasn't too many things going on X. The majority of things that I saw happening on my timeline were mostly about US politics, so I avoided. Except the first video that I put, the first tweet that I put on my last video was something talking about what's going on in Georgia. Alright, next tweet. How I love appreciative, thankful people. This small business owner is a class act. She raving about the Meghan effect. Quote, Meghan Mogul was spotted wearing our lacquered necklace, and since then it has sold out multiple times. Meghan Sussex promoting women's small businesses. Okay, so let's listen to that. It's only 33 seconds.
As a small mom-owned business, this is just one of those things I don't think that we'll ever get over. Meghan Markle was spotted wearing one of our locket necklaces, And since then, it has sold out multiple times. It's finally back in stock, so let me show you what she got. On the front, you can engrave one initial, so Meghan got an H for Harry. And then the inside opens up and you can actually engrave two initials. So Meghan did an A and an L for both of her kids. You can copy that formula, or you can do whatever two initials that you want. We are still having our pinch me moment, so thank you so much, Meghan. If you have your eye on this locket, now is the time before it sells out again. As a small mom,
That's the best way to do it. If you're a business and you see everything that Meghan touches, so sells out. So it's a good promotional for her and the squad to actually see she appreciated. Because there are which company was that? Well, I'm glad I don't remember the name of the company, because what I'm about to say is a bit negative. Meghan wear or use one of those particular that particular business owner's product, and on IG the squad was saying, how come she then tag Meghan or something to make reference to Meghan? And what did she put on the IG thing? But whatever she had put, the squad were very upset about it. So this is the best way to go about it. Show your appreciation for using your product, and you know whatever Meghan's wear sells out. Okay, let's pause this. What is that? What a truly inspirational speech from Denzel Washington. In fact, Kanye applied this to her batshit crazy, deranged, taxi British media and monarchist look at Meghan. No matter what you do, they will judge you. Alright, so let's listen to this screenshot.
If you dress sharp, they'll laugh and say you're showing off. If you dress plain, they'll whisper that you're broke. If you speak your mind, they'll call you arrogant. If you stay quiet, they'll call you weak. If you succeed, they'll say you got lucky. If you fail, they'll say you didn't try. Work too hard, they'll warn you to slow down. Rest for a moment, they'll say you've lost your drive. If you love openly, they'll call you naive. If you protect your heart, they'll say you're cold. Stand firm, you're stubborn. Bend a little, you're weak. The truth is this: no matter what you do, people will judge. They don't see your struggles, your late nights, your sacrifices. They only see what fits their story. One day you're too much, the next you're not enough. And if you keep chasing their approval, you'll never find peace. So stop running after applause. Stop living in the noise of their voices. Focus on your path, your peace, your growth. Because in the end, their opinions won't build your future. Your actions will.
Wow, that's very good. Let's pause this. This is an ad, thumbs up. Since she first wore the H&M necklace, since then bags, shoes, clothing styles, and now specialties, food, and home goods, may she brings her Meghan magic to your business. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. This one is making reference to Sundance. I think there's a picture of Meghan and the little girls were being interviewed. Okay. I love that Getty's image pictures of Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Meghan is so pretty, like naturally gorgeous. Alright, this is huge. I remember clicking on it. Yeah. Okay, so this
You got to meet Meghan and Harry. Did it live up to your expectations?
Yeah. They're such a beautiful couple. They're a beautiful couple. Meghan is so pretty, like naturally gorgeous.
You got to meet Meghan and Harry.
it's playing again. I love their style. You could see it matches them, you know, young ladies, but it doesn't overdo it for some reason. And especially her. It looks very nice, but it matches her for some reason. Her age group and everything. But I don't know. I'm not a stylish person, but I'm just saying. Alright, the future have spoken. Wow, that's gorgeous. Okay, so what is this here? Let's pause this. Okay, Meghan is so naturally gorgeous, and for confirmation, just saw this on TikTok. That video was pre-Prince Harry. That's like over 10 years ago, and HRH, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is still the same. Alright, let's listen to this. That's the same interview, but much longer.
And Harry, did it live up to your expectations?
Yeah. They're such a beautiful couple. They're a beautiful couple. Meghan is so pretty, like naturally gorgeous.
You got to meet Meghan and Harry. Did it live up to your expectations?
It's just playing over, so that's that. Let's go to the next one here. This video.
Things are just completely out of your control, like construction noises while doing an interview. Let's take the guesswork out of it. So, holding for sound. Okay. Right. Quiet on set. But sometimes things are just completely out of your control, like construction noises while doing an interview. Let's take the guesswork out of it. So, holding for sound.
What I like about it is when the video start rolling, how serious she gets, and then she could be a little bit, childish at the same time. I'm just putting the link for you guys. Let's see here. What is this here? Okay, so that's about the Okavango. I spoke about. Oh, there's a video. So let's put that. I didn't have this on my list. Let me pause and put it on the list. If I had seen this before I recorded my first video, that's where I would have put it, because my last video was pretty much focusing on Prince Harry's forward on the Net Geo. Okay, sneak peek, National Geographic, Okavango and the Source of Life, written by Steve Boyes, forwarded by Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, now available for pre-order on Amazon. So let's listen to this. 24 seconds. I hope there's no music. There is. I will change the music. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Okay, I just pre-ordered mine, so more people talking about it. My last video, I spoke about it, and I even share this link from People magazine that pretty much shows Harry's forward. Alright, and I posted on my community board. Where did I put it? Actually, I think I put it both on Happiest Sussex and PYTE. Okay, I'll put the link in the description for you guys as well on this video. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. We were focusing on Meghan's as ever. So what is that? A special happiest of birthdays to the queen of talk shows, the Mogul, 72, has never looked better. Happy birthday, Oprah. Oh, that was her birthday, like yesterday? I didn't know that. Okay, I really was not on X that much yesterday. Okay, so this is the next tweet. Back to my list. Okay, I summoned the inner royal expert in me and try to guess what Meghan is thinking right now. She says, Squaddies, let Vanessa buy her chocolates first. I don't make the rules. Vanessa is so funny. Alright, my source close to Meghan confirmed this to me. The people are laughing. How about no, none, yeah, Nico? Not even respecting the princess' wishes. Alright. Okay, nice try, Vanessa. You have no respect for Meghan. I cannot begin to tell you how much I love your comment, but no. No respect for Meghan, I see. Yeah? Okay, she's just joking. Next tweet. Alright, this is a picture the squad were sharing 20 years apart. Okay, Meghan through the last 20 years. Okay, so it's an Instagram link, but I'm just sharing just what's on Twitter. Okay, so from 2006 and 2026. Wow. Okay, she didn't change much. So this is some of the images the squad put. This one was, I think, when she was, well, 2017, was dating Harry. There they are here. I like that one. This one as well. Never mind, all of them. All of them. Yeah, she hasn't changed that much. Wow. Alright, so there they are here. Okay, Mrs. Windsor clearly. Whatever. Alright, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. Meghan. Yeah, things have been very slow lately. I'm almost done. I have one more left. Well, couple. Well, 2 or 3. A lucky prince found the love of his life, and she's so magnificent, she revealed the meaning of royalty itself. She held haters in a chokehold for years. Just her name sent them into epic meltdown. Louder the noise, the mother went. Courage triumphed over fear. Meghan rise and conquered. I like that. That was in Paris. There she is here, promoting her thing. Family time. I love how they're looking at the kids. Alright, so that was the most recent one. And the Sundance. Any comments? People are laughing. Alright, so now this, I mentioned this on my first video because I thought I was gonna squeeze all the tweet in one video. This video is making reference to the Beckham. I know I said I was not gonna talk about the Beckham anymore, but each time I come across a couple of things, I'm learning more. So I thought this is a learning kind of thing for you guys. That's the only reason I'm sharing it. Okay, I see why Victoria Beckham is mad because of Nicola's $12 million per year from daddy. While David and Victoria are incredibly wealthy, the Peltz family wealth estimate at over $1.6 billion drove the Beckhams estimated at $500 million. Nicola doesn't need the Beckham brand to sustain her lifestyle. This makes her uncancelable and immune to any financial pressure the Beckhams might typically use to keep their family in line. With her father Nelson Peltz legal and financial backing, Nicola has empowered Brooklyn to fight for his own identity, essentially helping him buy back his independence from his mother's business control. Victoria Beckham is a master of control PR. Nicola, however, is a Hollywood actress who understands the media game just as well. Alright, so let's listen to that. I've told you guys, I don't follow them. I know of the Beckham because of the father and, you know, what is it? Splash, what music group they used to be in? The mother, because of the music group. But besides that, I don't know her personally, but the noise that I've been seeing going on, you know, on my timeline, so I just click and listen, and this one is one of those where I'm like, oh, okay. That's why I'm sharing this. All right, let's listen.
The one thing they didn't think their children would be doing would be the one signing the prenuptial. They thought it'd be the other way around. Anyway, Brooklyn did sign the prenuptial.
Okay, Nicola Peltz, just for people who don't know, is the daughter of an incredibly wealthy.
Yeah, he's a sort of activist investor. He's a sort of financier and activist investor, a guy called Nelson Peltz. He lives out in Palm Beach. He's a sort of MAGA guy. He tried to take over Disney. We mentioned him actually originally for the first time probably ever on this podcast.
So Brooklyn has signed a prenup essentially in the favour of Nicola because she's the one with the money and the power in that situation.
And they deal with everything with lawyers. I mean, as far as I can work out, Brooklyn, they sue, you know, of course they're going to sack a wedding planner and sue them. That's where lots of this original information about this feud came out. They're going to sack the wedding planner, then they sue. They seem to be in some sort of dispute, Nicola and Brooklyn, with a dog groomer who I think they believe killed a chihuahua. I don't know. I don't know if that's the breed. From what I hear, I think the Beckhams give Brooklyn a lot of money, but not like insane money, and they kind of have this dream, in my view, a bit of a pipe dream to some degree, that he will sort of stand on his own 2 feet and become independent. Maybe Nelson Peltz would deny this, but I hear that he said to them, I give my daughter $1 million a month allowance, why don't you?
$1 million a month?
Yeah. Brooklyn describes her.
Let me do the maths. Was that 12 million a year?
Yeah, even I can I don't rely on you for that small piece of maths.
What's she spending that on?
Well, I don't know. Brooklyn says that she's the hardest working person he knows.
Okay, but whatever. $1 million a month. Couple things that's popped in my mind with the Peltz is like, yes, I understand it's an investor, he did this, whatever she mentioned regarding the Disney. The foundation, how did he get his money from the beginning? Because in America, we know they have to step on somebody, some people, to get where they're at. And then later on, they grow it in a way where that's somewhat a bit legal, but the foundation of it may not even be legal. That's my first thought. This is not to say that's what he did. Okay? I'm not saying that. But when you look at the foundation of America, especially in our time right now, the things that we see is happening. Okay? But anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. And I'm done with that. I'm not even going to go in the comments. Now I have 2 tweets, 2 links. It's just animal videos, okay, about parenting. All right, so let's watch. It will be a screenshot in between. It's not that long. All right, let me pause it. Okay, lion dad. It was discipline. Lioness, say that again. All right, let's watch. Oh my god. At first, I thought that was a AI thing. I don't know if it's real. It looks like AI, but whatever. The second one look a bit more real. It's the way the lion smacked the cub. This is another one. This one looks more real to me. Okay, I cannot read that from another part. This is the cub, and there's the lion dad here. Watch. Just a little tap in the butt. There's the mom got up. You could hear the people who recorded it laughing. Maybe the first one was real. I don't know. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. If you look, there's again my estimate revenue from PYTE doesn't change. But there's a video, well, not every day on this channel, but there's videos enough that will at least change that number slightly. I'm not saying by thousands or anything like that. Maybe by $2. I don't know. But it's not changing at all. Same as my other channel, Happiest Team Sussex. Okay, on Happiest Team Sussex, it's been stuck around that number. But anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching.